So one thing that I enjoy about weightlifting that I don't like about where it doesn't translate to everywhere else, and I should probably be a bit better about it, is when I'm weightlifting, or at least at the gym, I can at least see what the weights are. Like I know it's just 20 pounds roughly, even though I know that the weights aren't always accurate, but I know how much weight I'm getting into and how much weight I'm lifting. When it comes to like social interactions and when it comes to helping other people, it's just like I don't know how to scale anything if I currently have the time to do it. There's like, oh, it's only cost me half a day, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 10 minutes, this, that. Maybe it's costing me like 16 sessions, like doing some type of tattoo session, you get the first session. Like some things I feel like have storylines, it takes threads, it takes multiple times to be able to finish it. And I just feel like some things are just endless stories. I'm just like, I don't know the weight of anything outside of the gym room, which is why when people are like, oh my God, and they just make it so fucking seem so important, to me it's like, this ain't shit. But is this like the 800-pound deadlift that I should be worried? Is this like the 500-pound squat that should be killed me? The 300-pound bench press? Like, to you, it's a lot, but to me, it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I definitely blame my childhood because it's a lot easier to do that instead of taking current responsibility for it. Like, I don't know what a lot of weight is when it comes to social issues, but I know what a lot of weight is in the gym. But even then, it's still relative to your size and your ability and your capability to handle the weight. So for me to be 5'6", be roughly about 160 pounds, certain machines, like to some people, like, wow, that's impressive that you can move that much weight. And there are other people around my size, but 200 pounds, 180, 170, 190, 150, 140, hell, even lighter than me, 130, 120, and could fucking lift weight that's just like, bro, you're a fucking whip. Get your fucking muscles up. How the fuck y'all the same size, different frame, but like this motherfucker pushed more weight than you, and it's just like, well, it's relative to also the things that that person has. Like, I don't really know where I'm getting at with this. I think where I'm getting at is it's hard to really know how strong a person truly is. Because I used to think strength was just purely gym stuff. Like, of course, gym people are strong, but that's not always the case. Some of the strongest people are actually on the fucking fields. The farmers, oh my gosh, or the construction workers, or the carpenters. It's just like, there's just so many levels of strength. That's physical strength because why are they so physically strong? But as soon as they go home, for some of them, they beat the living shit out of their family. They can't communicate well. They can't do that. So it seems like they don't have the emotional or intellectual strength or is that flexibility. Either fucking way. It's just like some people are strong in some areas. Some people are strong in a lot of areas. Some people aren't strong in any areas. It's just like, oh my gosh, so many variables. And I think about a lot of them. Sometimes I put too much pressure on things. Sometimes I don't put enough. That's where I was going. Actually, just I don't know what the pressure of a lot of the social issues are or the social things are, so I'm just like, yeah, I either give too many shits or I don't give a lot. And there's no in between. I can't explain it, but I can just say, like, I'd rather go through this, than that. It hurts my feet a little bit more, but it feels more natural to be in this type of pain than to feel to walk on that type of awkwardness. And I feel like walking on that is just basically like walking inside any type of like superstore barefoot if you've ever done it. I feel like I've done that at least once just to fuck around and find out. Just because I'm like, oh, what does this feel like? Oh, that's, I see why they say no shoes, no shirt, no service. That's nasty, that's icky. And that's how I feel walking on that. So I'd rather go through this pain than go through that awkwardness.